this activity, you can give your students the chance to explore the scientific methods and test their hypothesis. But first you can trick them a little and have some fun. And to do that, you have to do some preparation to make water explode. And what we are using are soda tablets, and you need a quarter of a tablet that you put into a lid with a little tacket here. And this lid is something you hide away from sight for your students. And of course you also hide the other soda tablets, so they don't see them. Okay. And then you can tell them that here in Scientist Factory we have discovered something really weird. We have discovered that if we sing very loud, we can make water explode. And most of the time, or actually always, they get like surprised. Is that possible? So what you do is that you take this little box here and fill it like 1/4 to 1/3 full with water. And then you take the lid with the soda tablet and you just put it on without showing them the content or what's hidden under the lid. And then you have a cup and you place it on your head. And then you decide what song to sing, and if someone has birthday, it's nice to sing happy birthday to you, for example. And then when you put this box in the cup, you turn it upside down so that water gets into contact with the soda tablet. And then you start singing, for example, happy birthday, oops, and there it exploded, you know. And usually they're very surprised. And maybe if you manage to fool them a little, you can do it one more time, but this time without a soda tablet. And they will sing and they will sing, and maybe one student will have this on their head, on his head or her head, and wait, you know. But of course then you have to explain the trick to them and tell them that this is a chemical reaction. When we put this soda tablet in water, this chemical reaction produces carbon dioxide gas, and this gas builds up a pressure that makes the lid go off and the box flying up. And now they will investigate this chemical reaction. How can they influence the speed of this chemical reaction? And what's important? Is it, for example, the temperature of the water? Is the amount of water in the box? Or is it the amount of tablet? I suggest that you start by investigating the temperature of the water. That's easiest to control. And then you can, for example, compare the time it takes for hot water from the tap compared to cold water. And this time I had like lukewarm water and it went on very quickly. If we have cold water, it usually takes like 5 to 15 seconds. So I will just show you how they're going to do it. And this is something you go and do outdoor, preferably. And you divide your students into teams, and everyone wear safety goggles. And on each team, they need one person to add water. And maybe you should now mark all the boxes to decide how much water you have. So you have the amount of water constant and only vary the temperature. And then you must also divide these tablets into 4 and try to get as even-sized pieces as possible. So that's also rather constant, quite constant, variable. And then you add water, each group add water. So it's smart to go through the whole step with them. And they should now stand, for example, outside. This is the ground. They're standing in a ring with safety goggles. And one person takes the time after the lid goes on. One person puts in the tablet, a third person can put on the lid. And while putting on the lid, it's important to turn the box upside down. So I will do it now. 1, 2, 3. And right now I have a leak, so maybe that didn't work too good. Maybe that didn't work too good. Oops. But it worked anyway. Yeah, took a little bit longer. And quite now and then we get this little leak, but by turning the box upside down, we in any case get enough gas pressure here to get the explosion. So now they should take the notes in their student manual, how many seconds did it take, and then they can try again with hot water, and then so on. And then you can summarize the results from the group. You can discuss why they got different results, what can explain that, and yeah, you can have a lot of fun. But remember, safety goggles, and when they turn the box around, step back one step. But these boxes go up, straight up. So, good luck.